Hades' fingers were warm and unexpectedly gentle. She stroked her thumb against the pulse in Persephone's wrist. Persephone snatched her hand away and took a step back, cradling her arm to her chest, her skin burning as though she could still feel the press of Hades' fingertips. "Please, oh Queen, I promised." "There's no need to be so frightened. We are friends, dear Persephone, are we not?" Hades asked in a low voice, her calm tone belied by the intensity of her gaze, which felt like it was pinning Persephone in place. She couldn't think. She couldn't breathe. Friends. A minor goddess like herself would never presume to count the queen of the underworld as a friend. She opened her mouth. As if from far away, she heard herself speak. "Yes, Queen Hades." "Well, as a friend, tell me why you are out here, alone and at this hour." Words caught in Persephone's throat. Centuries of prudence stayed her voice. "I tripped," she said. Hades looked at her whilst Persephone's cheeks burned. "Then it is fortunate you tripped so close to one of my gateways." She reached up and plucked a leaf from Persephone's wind-swept hair, then twined a lock around her finger and brought her face close to the girl's neck, inhaling. Persephone's cheeks grew even warmer. She wished she could sink into the ground and disappear. Instead, she took a step back, out of reach. "You presume too much," she said, both proud and terrified of her own audacity. Hades' lips thinned. "Do I? You stand at the threshold of my realm. The scent of my asphodels on your skin. Why else are you here, if not to offer yourself to me?" "To... what?" "I never... There must be some mistake," Persephone said. This whole day had been one long mistake. Upsetting her mother, walking past the grain fields, and now disobeying her mother once more by speaking with Hades, instead of running away and pretending she had never found this place. Hades' eyes narrowed, her gaze piercing. "A mistake? Are you so blind as to believe the legends, then?" Hades approached her, taking one step forward for each step that Persephone took back. "Do you accept all the lies they tell about me?" Persephone's back scraped against the side of the cave. She pressed her palms against it, trembling as Hades leaned in. "Do you know what they say about you, Demeter's daughter?" Hades asked, her voice low, her eyes as dark as pools of water on a moonless night. Persephone saw herself reflected in them, a bruised and battered girl, with hair the color of mud. She knew. Everyone knew, and she thought she would crumble from shame to hear the slurs from Hades' lips. They echoed through her thoughts, spoken by a chorus of faceless, nameless voices. "Frigid bitch. Thinks herself too good for Hera's sons. How is it that the goddess of spring keeps herself barren?" "Please don't," she whispered. Hades cupped Persephone's face in her hand and ran her thumb over the girl's lips. Persephone's breath came in ragged gasps. "Don't," she said again. The cave wall was cold at her back, the chill seeping through her chitin and into her bones. The heat radiating from Hades' body felt like fire by comparison. Hades leaned in. And for one terrifying, exhilarating moment, Persephone thought she might kiss her, but Hades instead brought her lips to Persephone's ear. "You were always destined to be mine,"